Archangel Michael and Gabriel are trying to protect you. They have an urgent message for you to hear now, before it's too late. This is your final warning bell before the end. Archangel Michael reveals that this is a sacred moment that cannot be ignored. Two powerful angels, assigned to guard your soul since your spirit first touched the earth, are now urgently trying to communicate with you. This message is their final cry before silence takes over, and they beg you to listen now. They have watched you walk into danger unknowingly, whispered through dreams, sent signs and placed feathers in your path. But every time, their light was drowned out by the noise around you. Tonight, the veil between your world and the spiritual realm is thinner than ever. Archangels Michael and Gabriel stand urgently at the border. They can no longer sit back and watch what is being planned against you. Someone close to you has hidden their true intentions well. This person speaks kindly but thinks strategically. They are orchestrating something that will impact your finances, relationships, and spiritual well-being. Type 333 in the comments to receive the blessing from the archangels. Archangel Michael says he and Gabriel have seen documents, plans, and conversations behind closed doors. They tried to warn you. Your body feels uneasy around this person. Even animals were sent to act strangely near them. But your heart still placed trust in the wrong place. They saw your tears in silence. They heard the words you couldn't say aloud. They know you are tired. And that's exactly why the enemy believes now is the perfect time to attack. There is something in your home that has absorbed heavy energy. A recently introduced object, or one placed by someone else, is acting as a spiritual anchor for negative intentions. The archangels are raising their forces to remove it before it is fully activated. They are using every sign they can. Unexpected chills, strange dreams, broken clocks, flickering lights. These are not coincidences. They are cries from your two soul protectors who no longer have permission to remain silent. Michael and Gabriel are manifesting more intensely to break through the spiritual barrier placed around you. Type 60884 in the comments to receive the blessing of spiritual cleansing. You have been walking among people who laugh with you and betray you in the same breath. The archangels watched in agony as you opened your heart to someone who simply took advantage of it. Now, that same person is about to cross a line that cannot be undone. There is a number that has been following you lately. That number is a sign, one final signal that a shift is coming, and you are being prepared to rise above the darkness that seeks to drag you down. You've seen the signs in receipts, clocks, and billboards. The number is encoded with the identity of someone you need to confront. You may have felt like a part of yourself is disappearing, as if your energy is being drained day by day. This is because someone is intentionally pulling at your aura, using your openness against you. The archangels can see what you cannot. They ask you to write down the names of 3 people you've been around recently. One of these names carries a frequency that has harmed your spirit. Writing it down gives the archangels the authority to intervene more directly. Type 512 in the comments to receive the blessing of spiritual discernment. A message will be sent to you in the next few hours, through a text, email, or a casual conversation. The archangels warn you to read between the lines. What seems ordinary may carry a deeper sign, and your reaction will shape what happens next. You may feel a chill or tingling in your left hand without explanation. You might hear a faint ringing in your ears when you're alone. These are angelic presences awakening spiritual awareness within your senses. You have already been protected from many unseen attacks. These archangels diverted car accidents, delayed harmful encounters, and even blocked toxic messages from reaching you. But now, the threat has changed. It has become personal. They say the person who pretends to love you is hiding someone else in the shadows. This connection runs deeper than it appears. One of them is playing both sides. Archangel Gabriel revealed this to Michael, And now both are working tirelessly to protect your soul from the betrayal approaching. Type 799 in the comments to receive the blessing of protection from betrayal. Archangel Michael says the angels are weeping because time is running out. This is the final season for you to distance yourself from those who are spiritually draining your light. Every moment you delay gives the enemy more ground to act. You were destined for greatness, and they know it. That's why they've worked so hard to keep you confused, doubting, and distracted. Your awakening would destroy their plan. A family member may soon reveal something by accident. The archangels will place a vibration in that person's voice, so your soul recognizes the truth. You will feel a tightness in your chest when they speak. A shadow from your past will also try to reconnect. But this time, they are not alone. They are part of a greater distraction. Michael and Gabriel are working together to light your path through this darkness and are trying to pull you in. Type 420 in the comments to receive blessing of spiritual illumination. These archangels have a vision they need to share. They see you holding a small object, a key, a pendant, or a letter. This item is tied to your spiritual inheritance. You once discarded it or forgot about it, but now they are guiding you back to it. Keeping it again will help you unlock the clarity that has been clouded. They say a door is opening in your favor, but you must be emotionally and spiritually clean to fully walk through it. That means severing ties with someone whose energy pulls you back. They're guiding you to trust your first feeling. If someone makes you feel tense or unsure, don't ignore that instinct. These are the archangels pressing against your intuition to wake up your inner knowing. Michael and Gabriel are working in harmony to awaken your spiritual gifts, which have been dormant due to those who fear your power of light. Type 344 in the comments to receive blessing of amplified intuition. Someone recently complimented you in a way that felt off. They are watching your glow, but not to admire it. They want something from it. The archangel saw this person copying your words, reflecting your behavior, and mimicking your light. You will soon be invited to an event, a gathering, or a meeting. Be very cautious. Someone will be observing how you react to certain names. There is also a room you should not enter again. Each time you do, your energy shifts and your spirit diminishes. The archangels say this space holds a memory trap you need to close, not revisit. Archangel Michael does not say this lightly. He sees the energetic pathways forming when you step into that space. The energy there is dense and heavy, like thousands of invisible cords latching onto your auric field, draining your life force. Type 999 in the comments to receive blessing for the release of negative ties. Archangel Michael says your destiny is glowing brightly right now, but the path has been full of distractions, masks, and traps. The two archangels beg you to take a step back, look deeper, and choose wisely. Michael and Gabriel have been walking beside you, even when you thought no one saw your suffering. They carried your spiritual burden, whispered into your soul during your pain, and protected you from danger as you slept. But now, their time is nearly up. They are only allowed to intervene once more. The next 7 days are critical. You will begin to notice small changes. Your body may feel tired, your mood may shift, and unexpected memories may surface. These are signs the archangels are adjusting your surroundings to bring you to a moment of truth. They are placing protection over your dreams. If you dream of water, mirrors, fire, or birds, these are encoded messages. Each symbol is part of their plan to reveal what has been hidden. Your soul is activating because a spiritual transaction has been attempted using your name. Someone tried to interfere with your destiny, but the archangels blocked it in time. Now they need you to take action. The angels are working tirelessly to restore the purity of your energy field. Type 747 in the comments to receive the blessing of protection from spiritual attacks. An old friend may return suddenly, but it's not a coincidence. They are part of a distraction designed to keep the archangels from reaching you. While they bring smiles, they also carry a secret they don't want you to uncover. Signs from the archangels will become stronger every hour. Your phone might act strangely, certain songs may repeat, and people may say odd things. All of this is part of their final attempt to reach your spirit. They ask you to light a candle soon, safely, and with intention. Let the flame carry their presence and watch for sudden flickers. That's when they are closest. Listen to your thoughts during these moments. The archangels are not just watching you. They are watching someone else with envy in their eyes. This person is gathering information, pretending to be harmless. The archangels have seen their energy and the deep layers of deception surrounding them. Michael points out how this person approaches you with sweet words, while Gabriel detects the hidden intentions behind the polite smile. Both are alarmed by the level of manipulation being directed at you. Type 422 in the comments to receive the blessing of protection against envy. The archangels also say to protect your words. You've spoken freely to someone who repeats everything, and what they repeat is twisted, restored, and used against you in secret circles. A family secret will soon surface that explains years of confusion. Someone you once trusted helped cover up a betrayal that deeply affected your destiny. The archangels are now moving the pieces to ensure this truth comes to light. You'll soon receive an offer, perhaps a favor, a gift, or an opportunity. But the archangels warn, wait, this comes with strings attached, and those strings are tied to your delay, not your elevation. Michael sees beyond appearances, while Gabriel senses the hidden motives behind seemingly generous offers. Type 315 in the comments to receive blessing for wisdom in decision-making. Archangel Michael says these two archangels weren't sent only to protect, they were assigned to awaken you. They carry knowledge of past lives, truths buried in your spirit, and contracts made before your birth. This moment is about reclaiming all that was stolen. You are chosen, and that threatens many. But being chosen doesn't mean being broken. It means being protected, redirected, and sharpened. These archangels have refined you so that mistakes cannot follow you. There is someone close to you who is spiritually unstable. They're accessing energies they don't understand, which is creating the opposite effect. This energy is leaking into your space, and the archangels are urging you to create distance. Have you felt heavy without any medical reason? That spiritual weight carries emotions that don't even belong to you. They ask you to release it through a simple act. Write it down, tear it, and burn it. Tonight, they will try one last time to reach you. Through a loud noise, a whisper, or a sudden chill. When it happens, close your eyes and say, "I'm listening." You will be flooded with the clarity you've been praying for. Michael will send a ray of blue light to cleanse your energy field, while Gabriel will pour the golden energy of divine truth into your heart. Type 606 in the comments to receive blessing for spiritual clarity. You now stand at a threshold. To the left lies everything familiar but harmful. To the right lies the unknown, but that is where your destiny lives. The archangels want you to know a new door will open in less than a week. But if you bring the wrong people with you, it will close instantly. They are begging you to walk wisely, not emotionally. Someone who once hurt you is about to face the consequences of their actions. You don't need revenge. The archangels are handling it in divine order. Remember, your glow is returning. Your intuition is sharpening. And those who once ignored you are now watching silently, with both admiration and fear. Archangels Michael and Gabriel are strengthening your aura so that it shines intensely, making those with low vibrations uncomfortable in your presence. Type 111 in the comments to receive blessing for aura protection. Your archangels will step back after this. They've done everything they could through signs, dreams, people, objects, and even your own thoughts. What happens next depends on your choices. If you listen, if you remove the distractions, if you obey your spirit, you will rise. But if you ignore this final call, the delay could cost you everything you've prayed for. The time is now. Archangel Michael says the archangels love you too much to watch you fall again. That's why this message came to you. Read it again if necessary, but act now. Michael and Gabriel have joined their energies and powers to deliver this final message before it's too late. They don't usually intervene so directly, but your case is special and requires immediate attention. Type 777 in the comments to receive blessing for complete divine protection. The two archangels have spoken. A mission is complete, and your path awaits. They still hover close, just above your space, just behind your thoughts, even though their message has been delivered. Their hearts won't rest until you fully act. They have seen the delay in your spirit, the doubt you carry, and they understand. But they also know that doubt can cost you your breakthrough. The enemy is moving quickly now that you've been warned. The archangels are placing final signs in your day, trying to trigger one last awakening. They say, open your drawer. Check under the paper you've ignored. There's something hidden, linked to a past event you dismissed. It may be a letter, a receipt, a photograph, something carrying energy that must be released now. Your name is being spoken by someone with intentions to divert your blessings. They smile in public, but work silently to delay your progress. The archangels are surrounding this individual with confusion to block their harm. Michael is using his powerful shield to deflect negative energy, while Gabriel reveals the truth behind this person's intentions. Type 232 in the comments to receive blessing of truth revelation. In the coming days, you may wake around 3 or 4 a.m. Don't be afraid. That's when the archangels are closest to the earthly realm, checking if your soul is listening. You may see flickers of light, feel warmth in your chest, or sense someone passing by. That's them using energy signatures to show their presence one final time. The person pretending to care for you is already making future moves behind your back. The archangels saw them mention your name in a conversation they hoped you'd never hear. But now your spirit has begun to sense their falsehood. You may feel dizzy or overwhelmed near certain people. That's not a health issue. It's your archangels signaling spiritual discomfort. It's a clash of frequencies between your light and their hidden darkness. Michael and Gabriel are intensifying your ability to discern energy so you can feel when something isn't right. Type 888 in the comments to receive blessing of energetic discernment. Archangel Michael says there is a bag, envelope, or device that holds your spiritual truth. Someone tried to keep it from you, but now it is returning to your hands in divine timing. Don't be surprised when someone stumbles over their own lies. They will soon attempt to explain, but their energy will expose them. Your archangels will ensure you hear what you need, not what others want you to believe. This week you'll be guided to a place you haven't visited often. There is something there, an echo, a memory, a vibration that will align everything within you. The archangels are preparing someone to enter your life, someone aligned with your soul who will recognize your power but will not try to exploit it. However, this arrival depends on your release from those still draining your light. Gabriel brings the message of new beginnings, while Michael removes the blocks, preventing divine abundance from flowing into your life. Type 913 in the comments to receive blessing for alignment with your life mission. Someone is watching your presence online. The archangels say this person is not doing it out of admiration. They are studying you, trying to predict your next move, attempting to interfere. But every time they speak your name with bad intentions, the archangels place a mirror over their energy. This causes their attacks to reflect back onto them. That's why they are becoming frustrated. They can't reach you the way they used to. Soon, a stranger will say something that strikes your heart like lightning. They won't even know why they said it, but you'll know. It's your archangels speaking through them. They are granting you access to a new spiritual gift. It may start as heightened intuition, sudden clarity, or the ability to instantly sense lies. Use it wisely. This is your final gift before the archangels return to higher duties. Michael and Gabriel are synchronizing their powers to amplify your natural psychic abilities, helping you navigate the turbulent waters ahead. Type 404 in the comments to receive blessing for the amplification of your spiritual gifts. The archangels leave you with this. Do not shrink to fit into comfort. Do not explain your light to those who live in shadows. You were created to shine, to awaken others, and to complete a path no one else can walk. This is not the end. It is your transformation. But to begin this rise, you must say goodbye to what was never meant to stay. Archangel Michael says your story is about to shift dramatically. A door you thought was closed will open from the other side, but only if your soul is clear, your heart is steady, and your spirit is ready will your archangels step back. They have spoken, pleaded, protected, and wept. Now the rest is in your hands. Type Amen in the comments to receive the full blessing of transformation. Though their voices are softening, the two archangels are still near you, staying just long enough to witness your first true step. Their wings, once stretched urgently, now fold gently as they observe the movement in your choices. They are silent not because they've given up, but because they've said all they were permitted to say. Yet there is one final moment, one last imprint of energy they want to leave behind. A seal placed upon your path, invisible to others but undeniable in the spiritual realm. It is a message to the universe. This soul has been warned, and this soul is protected. You may notice objects falling or shifting on their own. Don't be alarmed. This is their final impression being placed around you. They are spiritually rearranging the furniture of your life. A newspaper, notebook, or even a random sheet of paper may call to you. And when you begin to write, your hand might move faster than your thoughts. That's your archangels speaking through your writing, delivering messages they could not say aloud. Michael guides your hand with strength and precision, while Gabriel infuses your words with divine truth and heavenly wisdom, creating a direct channel between realms. Type 217 in the comments to receive blessing of the divine pen. Someone from your past will appear unexpectedly. The timing will feel odd, but the archangels say it's a test. Do not let their charm disguise what your spirit already knows. This encounter holds meaning. Your awareness will be the key. The archangels have been working overtime to block accidents, misfortunes, and spiritual attacks. There were 3 separate moments when you should have broken, but you didn't, because they stood between you and the fall. A woman is now speaking your name with jealousy. She doesn't even understand why she envies you. Your light simply threatens her shadows. This is not a coincidence. Your strength, your presence, and your spirit are being noticed, even by those who try to hide it. The archangels want you to remember. Your protection is divine. Your path is blessed, and your light cannot be dimmed by envy or darkness. The archangels warn you, do not let them get close again. This week, an animal may act strangely around you, either drawn to you or afraid. That's because animals can see what humans often deny. They sense the presence of archangels moving with you. Animals are highly sensitive to angelic frequencies and instinctively respond to the presence of Michael and Gabriel near you. Type 303 in the comments to receive blessing for connection with nature. Archangel Michael says the archangels requested one final delay in your destiny for your protection. They halted a deal, stopped a conversation, and prevented someone's journey, not to punish you, but to prepare you. There is a mirror in your home that you've stood before countless times. The next time you do, look deeper. You will feel their presence behind you. Not with fear, but with divine assurance. A ring, bracelet, or necklace, some piece of jewelry you wore or kept, carries energy. If it feels heavy or unsettling, place it under the moonlight to cleanse it. The archangels say something was spiritually tied to it. Someone pretends to need you, but secretly fears your growth. They're not asking for help, they're trying to stop your evolution. The archangels have watched this pattern for a long time and are now closing this energetic link. Michael uses his sword to cut energy cords, while Gabriel purifies the space with his golden divine light. Type 818 in the comments to receive blessing for energy release. You've started seeing through people more quickly lately. This isn't paranoia, it's divine insight activated. The archangels have placed a layer of clarity over your vision. They say someone was assigned to protect you, but failed. This person allowed darkness to come close when they should have stood in front of you. Now they carry guilt. But the archangels ask you not to carry that burden with them. A door you nearly walked through in the past was a trap, sealed by the archangels at the last moment. You may have felt disappointment, but it was divine redirection. Soon, the reason will become shockingly clear. There's someone thinking of you every night, but their thoughts are not pure. They're rooted in what they can gain. Your archangels stand between their spirit and their intentions. Michael and Gabriel form an impenetrable shield around your aura, blocking every attempt of manipulation or psychic attack. Type 919 in the comments to receive blessing for protection during sleep. There is a place you must avoid for the next 7 days. You may feel emotionally drawn to it, but spiritually, it is unstable. The archangels say, wait. Time will reveal what you were kept from. A childhood photo will appear unexpectedly. When it does, you'll feel something stir within you. Don't ignore it. Your archangels are showing you the version of yourself that was pure, untouched, and divinely guided. You're about to hear something that was never meant for your ears, but the archangels will ensure you hear every word. It will be your final piece of evidence before you decide who must be removed